Joining me now, the Pushback Grid Capital CEO, Genevieve Rock-Decter, along with Fitz-Gerald Group Principal Keith Fitz-Gerald. Genevieve, you're a Bitcoin bull. What do you have to make? What do you make of what Brian just said?
Look, gold has basically done nothing over the past 10 years, while we know Bitcoin has been up an astronomical amount, and I expect that this trend will continue going forward. Heavy, shiny rock is not going to beat this technology. And I think we actually had some really positive developments this week with the regulator specifically. Big crypto company in the U.S. called BlockFi settled with the SEC and state regulators to pay one of the biggest fines in crypto history in the U.S. And I think this actually creates a lot of clarity. It reduces risk, and anytime you reduce risk, you increase market participation. So I see this as very bullish, actually.
I love how you did that. You're looking at it as a cathartic event. Keith, your thoughts on what Brian had to say?
Well, I think Brian's off base and my colleague's on base. You know, there is no doubt that digital currency is going to be our future. But there is a fly in the ointment, Charles. A little guy named George Soros, most people trading crypto today don't know about him in 1992 when he made $1 billion in a day, breaking the Bank of England by taking it out of the exchange rate mechanism. He has the means, the motive, and the knowledge, potentially because he owns some Bitcoin as of last October, according to reports.
But what would motivate him to take a shot at Bitcoin right now? Just because he could, just like the way he broke the British pound back in the day?
Exactly, just because he could, and that's what he does for a living. His job is to speculate and to make money in the markets. And right now, with Bitcoin gaining traction and moving ahead, he's got every opportunity and motive to do it.
You know, the White House also, there's a lot of reports out, including some breaking news about an hour ago, really champing at the bit now to slam crypto. A wide-ranging executive order apparently is being crafted right now. It could include a digital dollar. So, Genevieve, you know, this seems like a serious threat. You know, whenever we have these conversations, you don't seem worried. Should we be concerned at all about this?
I'm not concerned about this. And, you know, just to counter the George Soros bearishness, we had actually Warren Buffett come out this week and invest $1 billion in a cryptocurrency-friendly bank. And we know that he's been a very big bear on the whole space for a long time, calling it rat poison. And even Charles Munger saying some pretty bad stuff this week as well about crypto. So I'm not concerned, and I think trying to stop this is like trying to catch water with your hands. It's just not possible.
Yeah, Charlie Munger, I mean, he was like an old school gangster rapper. He don't like crypto, put it that way. Let's talk about stocks. First, let's talk with ROBLOX, because I know, Genevieve, you love the stock. It's been a rough week for it. Is the metaverse hype, because all these metaverse stocks, MTTR, I was in that, I got crushed today. Has it just been too premature?
I mean, look, we have a long way to go. ROBLOX specifically is part of this high multiple hell that we're in. If you miss Wall Street analysts even a tiny bit, you're getting taken down hard. We saw this with Shopify yesterday as well. But the thing with ROBLOX, if you take a step back and you think about it, if it was a country, it would be the size of Canada. And that country would have grown 40% year over year. So this is a very important asset. It's not quite the metaverse. It's still Web 2.0 because it's centralized. But if I'm Mark Zuckerberg and I'm spending $20 billion a quarter buying my own stock back and my stock keeps dropping, I'd be looking at an asset like ROBLOX and saying, hey, I can get 50 million kids under the age of 13 on my platform, generating $2 billion a year in revenue and massive free cash flow. And this will satisfy my shareholders who are going like, when are you going to make money in the metaverse? This is a perfect on-ramp for that.
Well, he's all in, so maybe he will do that. Keith, I got to bring up one that's not working for you today, and that's PALANTIR. It keeps getting whacked. Are you ever considering throwing in a towel on this thing?
Well, I tell you what, you know, if it were any other stock, I would have, frankly, thrown in the towel a long time ago. But to a point you and I have talked about for many, many months, the institutions have been using lower prices to constantly increase their holdings. They're buying in. It is only a matter of time before it's game on. The numbers were good. The earnings were strong. You know what? I don't like the price action, but I'm not giving up. And as a matter of fact, I'm thinking about getting on the gas.
All right, I got 30 seconds. Genevieve, give me something good that you're looking at right now. Not that I have to buy, but that's really enticing you.
I've been buying LVMH, the European luxury goods maker. They've been increasing pricing on their high-end handbags by like 33%. So, you know, they have pricing power, pricing margin. This is what I want to own right now. So I've been
talking about that one for almost 2 years. It's mind-boggling how amazing they've done. You've got 10 seconds, Keith.
Genome, investing in immortality, the next internet gold rush. There's an ETF out there, GNOM. That's beginning to be appealing to me. I own it.
Genevieve, Keith, great conversation. Thank you both very much. Appreciate it.
Hi, it's Keith here. Thanks for checking out today's highlight clip. What'd you think? Did I make sense? Is there something you'd like to add? Make sure you leave a comment down below, and of course, click subscribe to keep up right here on YouTube, or sign up for the email newsletter at the link below. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram for my real-time thoughts on markets, analysis, and a whole lot more.